do it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Ooh. Hey, Dumpling. Welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Andrea, and I go by the Andrea Life. I am a big girl in a big world trying to figure it out. If you're interested about day 6, what I'm doing in my journey, how I'm feeling right now, please stay tuned. I'll be right back. Woo! Thank you guys so much for joining me. For those who don't know me, please stay a while. Relax. Let's just sit back and let's just talk and let's chat and let's check in. I'm so excited that you decided to join my channel. Woo! A little preemptive plug here for the channel, but I'm so happy that you decided to join this video. No pressure. By all means, of course, we would love a subscription. We'd love for you to like, comment, subscribe, but let's just get to it and let's just see if it's worth it for you. Firstly, I just want to check in today with my thoughts, feelings, emotions. Today was an incredibly tough day to start with. I had all intents and purposes to wake up early at 7 o'clock, start meal prepping, get ready for the day, just drum out some content. And I got a text at around 6 o'clock this morning that my aunt has passed away. She'd been having some health challenges. I just want to respect her husband, my cousin as well. Don't want to talk about it too much. This one hit home because this is my father's youngest sister, and if you guys had not been watching, my father passed away in October of Halloween. It's crazy. Halloween of 2023. I'm still trying to deal with his passing. I'm still trying to process that. Anyone who's ever been in my situation, y'all know, like, grief is crazy. It comes and goes, comes in waves. And then when you have another death that hit close to home, because this is like auntie, very much so. My childhood was spent half my time here in this home and in her home. It was nothing for my dad just to drop me off, spend the weekend with her. So I'm just trying to process that. So kind of threw me off. I also started my monthly. She came and she wrecked me up. So I kind of had a bit of an energy depletion because of that. I ended up taking a nap, processing everything from today, and I'm just trying to deal with that. I woke up from my nap and I made a decision because I wasn't even going to record today. I'm like, gosh, what can I come on here? I don't want to come on here all somber, but I had to remind myself, baby, you signed up for this. Hopefully your audience will understand. Not every day is going to be perfect and perky. And today is just that day. I'm just dealing with it. And I'm trying my best to kind of process it without internalizing it too much. But we'll just leave it at that. I don't want to cry on camera. I'm not ready for that yet. How I'm feeling, though, aside from dealing with that passing, it's so crazy. I've kind of fallen off the bandwagon today. It's day 6. I'm not like eating crazy. It's the opposite. I don't want to eat. I want to eat, but I'm scared to eat. And I need to figure that out because, you know, the name of the game is not starvation. I'm not in a fast. Nothing wrong with fasting. That I would ultimately like to get to a place where I'm water fasting and things of that nature, do a complete total fast, but I'm not there yet. I want to build that fasting muscle. And I don't want to eat. Like, I'm so scared. And I had like a tuna pack. Oh gosh, my tuna kit. Where's my tuna kit? My Shayla. I'll show you my tuna kit in a while whenever I go downstairs and start meal prepping. But my tuna kit hit. I broke my fast because I'm doing intermittent fasting, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But I broke my fast at 12. I ate my tuna kit, did my lemon pepper, did my Stanley of water. Felt good. And then, like, I guess the depletion of energy from the monthly just kind of made me kind of sit down, and I slowed down. I was trying to get revved up. I ended up editing some videos and it just slowed me down. So I'm like, what is this? No, you can't. You got to keep the energy up. And then I'm like, okay, maybe I just need to eat something. But a part of me, my mind was like, you can't eat. You're going to overeat. You're going to overeat. And I'm like, what? Which is crazy because in real life, I don't be like, I eat a lot, but it's like in one setting, I can't eat a lot. It's so crazy. I don't like binge. That's just not me. When I eat, it's just something it's always something terrible. Fast food look crazy. Them people know me by like probably first name. like a Chick-fil-A app with points. Like that's what it is. Not saying all Chick-fil-A is bad, but that's just what it is. And right now I'm trying to get over that. So today might not be the best day for me. I just wanted to be real. I'm going to make myself eat a piece of my egg bake, or maybe make myself a burger, get some protein in there, because I'm not trying to starve myself, but I'm just being real. I'm scared to eat. What I will do, what I have done, which will make me be successful in the long run, is I have committed to intermittent fasting. I think I might have highlighted it or spoke about this before. Intermittent fasting is, there's portions of the day where you totally do not eat. More than likely you're intaking liquids with no calories. But there's a window of time where you eat in the window of time that you're not eating. I'm going to do an intermittent fast from 10 to 4 every day. If I have to push it to 5, it's fine. But the goal is for me is to eat while I'm at work, come home, and not eat after a certain amount of time, because that is actually the danger zone for me from the past, where most of my calories are packed on, is when I come home, I have some heavy crazy meal, I'm sitting down, I'm not doing anything to work it off. We're just going to work with that. If it gets too hard, I'll modify it. But intermittent fasting from 10 to 4, and I'm eating maybe 2 or 3 meals during that time with enough protein where I'm not sitting here withering away. We're still committing to 45 minutes of workout. I did that one day. I tried to slow down. We'll see what happens tomorrow, but for sure Monday I will start for day 8. Where I'm doing 45 minutes of cardio. I found some 5-pound weights. I was so excited. I downloaded the app, and I'll talk about that in a second, but I downloaded the app because I want to see what we could do to tone while we're doing cardio. And then eventually I'd love to get into weightlifting, one thing at a time. But that's just what we're going to get used to. I want my body to get used to moving. I'm going to get used to moving at a steady pace, and for a pretty, I don't want to say a long period of time, but long enough to where we're burning calories. I want to say, I don't know if I spoke about this before, about the idea of where I'm targeting. I would like to have, I said 13 to 1400 calories. I'm going for 1600. The fitness app has got me at 2200. Let's see what happens. I might keep it at 2200 for right now and then eventually start cutting, but let's just see. My concern is with my size. I haven't been to the doctor yet to have all of my, like, a full scan and have a full physical, but I want to protect my heart. I do not want to overcrowd. I don't want to have too many fatty foods where it's causing concerns for my heart. I don't currently have any concerns for my heart, but I want to make sure we keep it that way. So I have concerns with that. So I'll make sure to talk to my doctor, maybe see a nutritionist about that. But for right now, we'll see. 1600 is where I'd like to be. 2200 is what the app is. We'll probably fall somewhere in between that for right now. And like I said before, if you haven't done this before and you're like me, where I procrastinate, wait till the last minute to do a lot of things, it's extremely important that we meal prep. So after I'm done with this video, I'm going to go downstairs. We're going to meal prep. I'm going to grab my outfit so I can spin around. I'm changing my outfit again. Newsflash, changing my outfit because I'm going to wear some shorter shorts, put some lotion on these ashy legs, and wear some shorter shorts where I can turn around so you guys can see and show you my Buddha belly. And hopefully you guys will be able to see throughout the week the shreds and the good gains that I'm having throughout the journey. Also, I wanted to show you guys that I downloaded the MyFitness app. I am so incredibly excited about this. My cousin Karen was telling me about this, and she said she's on her own journey. I hate to put her out there like that. I'm sure she won't mind. But she downloaded this app, and it looks like it has recipes. It's clocking my sleep. It's clocking my workouts. There's a friend group. It's logging your calories. Ooh, do it right. Let's try it again. But it's clocking my calories. It's clocking my... good. It has a section for heart healthy, for exercise, the steps. The goal is 10,000 steps. Like, this is really good stuff. So, and also logs what I'm eating. So, of course, it's telling you 2,200 calories. Of course, it's going to make you log what you're eating to make sure you're hitting that. And you're not doing like me today, where you don't have enough and you're trying to figure out life. So, I'm so excited about that. I was trying to show you what the app looked like. but because of the light from my ring light, I'm sure you're not going to be able to see it. But I'm going to see how it goes. Let's just see what happens. Maybe I can get some screenshots and put it up after a few days of working and show you what's working for me. But I'm very excited about this because we need some accountability. We need some way to track it. I have my old school notebook where I write stuff down. But right now, I think it'd be great to have, since I always have my phone with me, to have the MyFitness app with me so I can see what it's looking like as the days progress. I also made a decision, an executive decision, to do my weigh-in on day 8. Day 8 is going to be a Monday. I think Mondays are cuter for me because Sunday, I don't want to get in the habit of doing it on Sundays because one, of course I said I wanted to do my cheat meals. And my cheat meal is going to be on, and let's call it a treat meal. I don't want to say cheat because it's a lifestyle, it's a lifestyle, but my treat meals are going to be on Saturday. And I don't want to get on Sunday and say I do really great that week and be like, you know what, I can get one more. No. When I'm at work, it's go time. I've already meal prepped for that day and I can go. And what I really want to do is I want to weigh myself at the scale at the job because I'm not sure about the scale up here. Just being completely honest about it, because when I get on, I try to do at least twice, sometimes 3 times, just to make sure I'm not maybe like standing in an awkward position where it's not clocking all of my weight. Yeah, I just want to be on the safe side. So I'm going to wait until Monday when I get to work and I'm going to weigh myself and we'll go from there because this scale, I'm not sure if it's hitting on anything right now. And it could be that I weigh so much, but it goes up to 400 pounds. So I'm not 400 pounds. So let's just go from there. So no weight on weigh-ins until Monday when I can maybe get a true weigh-in because it's a really good scale at the job. And we'll go from there. I'll bring my camera with me and we'll go from there. So that's a quick check-in. I'm so sorry it took so long, but I just wanted to make sure that we were on the same page. You guys understood where I was coming from and where I was going so that I have some structure because, baby, it's just important that I have that. I'll just leave it at that. I operate best with structure. So I am going to go downstairs and meal prep my egg bake because I just want to wake up in the morning, slap something in the microwave that's hearty, protein-packed, and keep it pushing. And then beyond that, I'm just gonna start editing, and I'll talk more about editing in my vlogs. But I just hope, just an encouraging word, if you are on this journey or if you're watching me and if you're being inspired to do something else, even if it's not weight loss, please, if it's in your heart, it's in your mind, it's there for a reason. Do it. Just do it. Don't matter what anybody, don't care what anyone else says. It is not for them. Of course, there's always going to be naysayers. I've already got people giving me critiques and telling me what to do with my channel. Baby, shh. Be quiet. Right now, it's about you. It's time to get selfish for you. It's time to focus on you and being the best version of you. So I hope you can get that from these videos. I hope I can inspire you. I hope you can have fun. Have a little key. Have a little water. This is my second Stanley. I haven't been doing good with my water either. Dang it. So what I'll do, because this actually, no, once I do this second Stanley, I'll hit my target because we're doing 2 Stanleys a day, which is 2/3 of a gallon, sorta. And the goal is to get to 3/3 or 3 Stanleys. So I'm actually doing good. Pat on my back. Don't be so hard on yourself. Pat on the back or the shoulder. Pat on the back. But next time you see me, I'll be downstairs and hopefully we'll be cooking something good. My mom is down there with me, so she's likely watching YouTube. And I'm probably going to be poking her in the back and be like, Mommy, help me, because my mom is a great cook. So I hope she'll help her daughter out, because you see me and you probably like, girl, you can cook, you can throw down. I can eat. Cooking, work in progress. Work in progress. But enough of that. I'll be right back. I need like a flat, color blocked service so it makes sense. Day 1. I didn't do it, Copper. This is what we're using. This is what we're working with. A work in progress. I'm already 5 pounds down since the last time I checked, but we're not checking again until day 8. Let's get to cooking. Welcome, y'all. I'm so excited. I'm about to start cooking. I wanted to show you guys my ingredients and how I'm making my egg bake. I follow this recipe from YouTube from a beautiful lady. I don't know what her name is. I'll show you the video and we'll keep it pushing. But for right now, let me show you what we're cooking. They don't lie when they say you can find everything you want on YouTube. These are the ingredients. We got our seasonings, pepper, black pepper, kosher salt, but I think it calls for regular salt. We have some onion powder. We have some garlic powder. We have some mushrooms, chopped spinach, but the recipe actually calls for fresh spinach, so don't do like me. I don't know what I'm about to do with it. We'll just figure it out. Extra sharp cheddar, some tomatoes, cooking oil, and some cottage cheese, and of course, the eggs. All right, dumplings. First thing we're going to do is heat up our saucepan. I will eventually put some olive oil in there because that's what the recipe calls for. I'm also going to grease up this pan. The recipe calls for, I think, a bigger pan. I'm a little hard-headed, and I didn't think about that. So the last time I made this, I ended up, let's just say the bake was a little thicker, but that's okay. So let's grease this up. I would use butter because that's what she used in the video, but I'm trying to cut back on all that fatty stuff. We don't want to overdo it, and this olive oil cooking spray has 0 calories. Okay, y'all, change of plans because I don't know why I didn't think to thaw out the spinach. These are going to be our veggies for the saute for the egg bake. We have tomatoes, we have some mushrooms, and we have the beautiful bell pepper that I'm going to gently and carefully cut and place it in the saucepan after I put the oil in. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. All right, y'all, I'm cutting up the tomatoes. There's probably a better way. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Ooh. All you resident cooks, just be thankful y'all can cook. Because baby girl's starting from ground zero. Ooh, that is... Ooh. I'm turning it into mush. Mommy, don't come in here, please. I don't want you to see the massacre that is these vegetables. She's quiet because she knows I'm telling the truth. So clearly I overdid it. These are this looks like a flag. It might even be the Italian flag, which is crazy because I love Italian food. Hold on, my uncle's calling me. Let me call y'all back. All right, y'all, the recipe calls for a pinch of pepper and a pinch of salt. So I'm just going to see how much I can pinch. It looks so watery. Ooh, that's not a pinch of pepper. That's fine. I'd rather more pepper than salt because I'm trying to watch my salt intake. So I'm just going to put it in my hand and use some of the kosher salt. I think it wants regular, but I want the kosher. And we'll keep it pushing. Now I'm going to turn the pot off because it said after 6 to 8 minutes. Like, that's enough, basically. And just let it, like, sit for a few minutes and saute some more with the heat that's coming from the eye now that it's been turned off. This whisk looks like it was from the Great Depression. What is up with this whisk? But we'll keep it going. And we're going to take 12 eggs. So let me get the camera up to what I'm doing here. All right, I'm trying to get y'all in the frame as best as possible. To tell y'all, I'm cracking 12 eggs. This recipe calls for a dozen eggs. We're gonna put the mush in the pan. Oh, it came down some. It doesn't look like quite as much. So let's shake it up a little bit. Actually, this doesn't look like anything at all. It looked like a behemoth when I was cutting it up. Let's get that last little, there's a couple on the side. All right. Now, we're also going to add this. The recipe calls for feta cheese, but we have to do what we have to do, and I'm not going to buy no more cheese. We got cheese at the house. Cheese is at the house. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. I don't need that much. So that's cheese. And the recipe says next, make sure to whisk our eggs. So I've cracked the eggs. Now it's time to whisk it with my afflicted whisker. Okay, we got whiskers. And we're going to whisk our eggs. Meow. Okay, we have whisked. Now we have to put 1.5 cups of our Breakstone cottage cheese in. All right, this is our cup of cottage cheese. We're going to put it in there. Wow. The curds on that. And about a half. Yeah. It's almost the whole thing in my Breakstone. So now we're going to add a teaspoon of onion powder. So teaspoon of onion powder. I don't know where I got this from, probably Food Lion or Dollar General. And then our pinch of salt and pinch of pepper in here. I am super tempted to add a little bit of garlic and onion powder in the mush. I can't help it. I can't help it. Just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit. And then a little bit over here, a little bit over here. It didn't hurt anything. It didn't hurt anything. And then we're going to add the eggs to the mixture. And now I'm going to take a spoon and try my best to put the vegetables on top. Even though it's fine if it's a surprise egg bake. You surprise, boom, you got vegetables. But we'll do that. Super runny. It looks really runny because I did whisk it as best as possible. And now we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 because it's already preheated and waiting. All right, y'all. This is the final look, the final product. My mom said she wanted to try a little bit. I'm not used to feeding my mom anything. So I'm not gonna, I'll get her honest opinion and tell you guys tomorrow. Because I'm not sure if I want to expose myself to her honest opinion for the masses just yet. But I hope you guys have a beautiful night. And we will try this tomorrow.